It's day one after Palaniswamy has been anointed as the Chief Minister. Although he's been sworn in as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu yesterday by the governor, he's yet to prove the majority on the floor. He's got 15 days, but the bigger news today morning is how the fears of remote control Raj are coming true. Going right across to India Today's Padmaja Joshi is joining us from Chennai. So Padmaja, the action shifting with EPS in all likelihood visiting Sasikala in Bengaluru prison today.
In fact, one was saying that given that a new Chief Minister has been sworn in, Devina, there would be absolutely no one outside the house of E.Palaniswamy, but that is far from the case. Remember, tomorrow is the day when E.Palaniswamy or E.Palaniswamy is going to prove his majority on the floor of the house. But despite that, the camp OPS has still not given up hope. In fact, they have positioned this entire this drama of the last 12 days as a dharma yudh. Even after the decision was out yesterday, they said that while there may be a new Chief Minister, but they are the ones who still have the people on their side. In fact, we're also hearing that E.Palaniswamy might just be leaving his house. He's been in a huddle with members of his team over the last few days, and he might just leave his house and tour across all constituencies of Tamil Nadu to try and rally public support. What has happened in the aftermath of his rebellion against what this camp is calling revolt against the grip of the Manargudi family, the Sasikala family over the AIADMk, that he has emerged. He's been built up as a kind of hero who does not want family politics to dominate the party that was set up by Anna and then nurtured by the likes of MGR and Jayalalithaa. That being said, we also have a critical day tomorrow for E.Palaniswamy, who will have to show that all of the numbers he's claimed so far, 124, all of these MLAs, still hold away at the resort in Coimbatore. Remember, after the swearing in yesterday of 31 ministers and the CM, they were again taken back. We're also hearing that yesterday there was quite a celebration at the Golden Bay Resort for everyone who had been sworn in. Shalini Lobo, my colleague, in fact, is outside the house of the man who is the third Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu in a matter of 3 months. What's the plan for today, Shalini? Yesterday we heard quite a celebration, quite a party attended by all the bigwigs of the EPS and the Sasikala camp at Coimbatore.
Yes, well, yesterday at Coimbatore, everyone was rejoicing. Everyone was happy that they were formally sworn in as the government. Now you have 124 MLAs. Only 10% of them were actually came out. The rest are cooped inside there. So the question still remains: are they kept there in captivity because they're scared they might lose out on the floor test in the motion of confidence, or are they just there because they just wanted to celebrate? They're with their family members. They're in a closed room and they're with one another and they're having fun. So the questions like this are actually being raised by the people. And Padmaja, yesterday when I was at the Jaya Memorial in Marina Beach, I was randomly talking to people, and many of them actually told me that they want OPS back as Chief Minister. No one knows Palaniswamy the way they knew OPS. OPS was just a stopgap Chief Minister for them, an interim Chief Minister. But they still believe Jayalalithaa was the one who handpicked him and put him on that chair. As far as his agenda considered today, we hear that he's going to leave from his residence around 11 a.m. and go to Bangalore and visit Sasikala, who's in prison there, seek her blessings, talk to her. So another question is, will she be sitting in prison and calling the shots? Because that is another question. A convict calling the shots from behind bars, that is a little bit scary for the people of Tamil Nadu. I mean, after such a revolt, everyone wanting to overthrow, with OPS wanting to overthrow the family politics, Sasikala's family taking on Jayalalitha's legacy. There's a lot of turmoil, and we thought that would be resolved with the appointment of a Chief Minister, but it looks like it's
in the minds of people here, I don't even think that's a question anymore. They keep calling it the Sasikala government and not the Palaniswamy government. That really is the irony of the whole situation. Yesterday when the swearing in was taking place and you were there, Shalini, there were cries of long live Chinnamma. The family members of Sasikala were right there in the front row, including TTV Dinakaran, other members of the Sasikala family, even as the oath was being being administered. So who's wearing the pants in this government? That really is not a question in most people's minds. But I also want to go across to my colleague Ashish, who has been staking out the Golden Bay Resort for over a week now, and trust me, it's a very, very difficult place to be, because for the reporters outside, it's no resort, it's sweltering heat, no water, nothing, and yet Ashish has been there. But before I come to you, Ashish, I want to show our viewers this very interesting picture in the newspaper today, and this actually is how the MLAs and ministers are spending their time now. I think they've had enough of the luxury of the resort, so the ministers and MLAs are actually getting a bit of their healthy habit back. So you have the health minister there taking a walk, you've got an MLA going for a jog, and you have another one, which is not a very good idea, cycling and talking on the phone at the same time. But Ashish, do any of these MLAs have answers to the question now that they have been sworn in? Now that the swearing in has happened yesterday, they have proven that they have the numbers, at least not on the floor of the house, but yes, the swearing in has happened. They've got their CM. Why are they still inside that resort? Are they still nervous from the O. Palaniswamy camp?
Of course, Padmaja, this shows the nervousness of this fraction of AIADMk. Now Palaniswamy is left alone. He has hardly 7 to 10 MLA support and few MP support. But P. Palaniswamy camp and MLAs, almost 124 in numbers, they are inside this resort. And yesterday also we had informed, and we had reported that they'll be, after post swearing in, they'll be coming back here and in this resort, and they'll be staying till the floor test. And that same thing is happening. Interestingly, here also posters have been erected. The posters of Sasikala, Jayalalithaa, Amma and Chinamma with blazing Palaniswamy. So definitely now things and scenario has changed inside the resort. MLAs are still available, ministers are here. Meanwhile, CM Palaniswamy has left from resort to his official residence. He'll be traveling to Bangalore and seek a blessing of General Secretary of AIADMk Chinamma there. And if we talk about the strategy is very, very much clear. Yesterday night, the Deputy Speaker of Lok Sabha, he was here, Tamidurai was here, TTV Dinakaran was here. They, along with Chief Minister Palaniswamy and other senior leaders, they conducted a meeting. In rounds of meeting, they discussed the future course of his action and strategy. And the strategy is very simple, very clear. Keep everyone inside this resort. That's the simple strategy. That's the simple plan. Till the floor test, they'll be residing here. They'll be cycling, like you mentioned. They'll be jogging. They'll be enjoying food and stay in this luxurious resort. But for sure, now the war is moving forward. Now they are waiting. They are waiting for the floor test. Earlier, the fight was an invitation from Governor House. Now they got invitation. Now Palaniswamy has become the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. Now fight is to prove the majority on the floor of the House, Padmaja.
You know, Ashish, while all this jogging and enjoying the luxuries of the resort and eating, it may be fun for these MLAs, and it might sound funny to us for a bit, but also we have to remind our viewers that these are elected representatives. They should be out doing the work for their constituencies, and they're still inside that resort. This drama is ceasing to be funny anymore. Meanwhile, even after the swearing-in had taken place, well, everyone rushed to the one place that has become the center point, the highlight of the place where everyone seems to rush to if they have a stab at power, if they want to be in power, or soon after they have come into power. Yes, you guessed it right, we're talking about the Amma Memorial at the Marina Beach, and that's exactly what happened. Within minutes of each other, first you had the new Chief Minister, E.Palaniswamy, who went to Amma's Memorial among slogans to Jayalalithaa. Within a few minutes of him leaving there, he was followed by O. Palaniswamy. There were dramatic scenes with people wailing and crying and, in fact, shouting to Amma's Memorial, "Look what has happened to the state in your absence." Here is how that 2-hour-long drama played out from Marina.
Late on Thursday, it was back to where it all started. Jaya Memorial has become a pit stop for the three main characters of Tamil Nadu's political thriller. After taking the oath as Tamil Nadu's new Chief Minister, E.Palaniswamy visited the memorial as well. Ousted Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Selvam too visited the memorial only to pledge that he will continue his fight against Sasikala and won't let them take over the party.
The people that Amma had shunned have now encroached her home. I vow that I will make this right and promise to bring back Amma's reign.
After paying homage to the late Chief Minister in a bid to strengthen his bid to the Chief Ministerial post ahead of the floor test on Saturday, Chief Minister Palaniswamy, along with Sasikala's nephew TTV Dinakaran, visited the Golden Bay Resort to meet AIADMk MLAs. Ahead of the floor test on Saturday, Chief Minister Palaniswamy will visit AIADMk General Secretary V.K. Sasikala in Bengaluru jail, stoking suspicions that the real power of the new regime will be wielded from a no-frills prison cell. Passions continue to run high. The war for Tamil throne is far from over. Bureau Report, India Today.
Well, this battle is being fought in Amma's name, but many wondering whether her very memory has not been sullied by inducting into the party the very people who Jayalalithaa had thrown out of her house and she definitely did not want in her party. Sasikala, in a 66 crore DA case, might be currently behind bars, but she continues to have a tight, vice-like grip over affairs of the government and the party even now. Here's how.
E.Palaniswamy என்னும் நான் சட்டப்படி அமைக்கப்பட்ட இந்திய அரசியலமைப்பின்பால்
Edapadi E.Palaniswamy takes the reins of one of India's most prosperous states, Tamil Nadu. But the government strings will be pulled from Bengaluru. Parapana Agrahara jail, where Sasikala Natarajan is serving a 4-year jail term in a corruption case. Remote control governance is not new to Tamil Nadu or India for that matter. In the past, whenever Jayalalithaa was in prison, Selvam governed the state with her photo placed on the chair. Though Palaniswamy is a powerful leader in his own right, it is unlikely he will stand up to Chinnamma. For one, Sasikala will be keeping the new Chief Minister on a tight leash. She has already reinducted her nephew, TTV Dinakaran, as the Deputy General Secretary, the second most powerful post in the party. She will have total control over AIADMk and the MLAs. Though many wonder if Palaniswamy will be as loyal to Sasikala as Selvam was to Jayalalithaa, EPS would have learnt a few lessons from the current crisis. For more than a decade, Sasikala has been instrumental in ticket distribution even when Jayalalithaa was in power. Most of the MLAs were handpicked by Sasikala, and so the chances of them siding with Palaniswamy are very slim. Though MLAs are firmly with Sasikala, there are murmurs among the cadre over the comeback of Dinakaran and other Mannargudi family members who were sacked and evicted from Poyas Garden by Jayalalithaa. Something that provoked a few leaders to jump ship and join OPS.
We have faith that the MLAs will vote for Amma's people rather than some families' people.
TTV Dinakaran was thrown out in 2011, was convicted by the Enforcement Directorate, that was confirmed by the High Court, had to pay a fine. I think so it's come out, and this party is being converted into a personal or family fiefdom.
The Tamil Nadu pot boiler that had the entire country in a spell has come to an end. A sequel to the thriller depends on how effectively Sasikala remote controls the state government from her prison cell. Bureau Report, India Today.
ever since the name of Sasikala cropped up as a CM aspirant, the aspirant to the Chief Minister's post after the death of Jayalalithaa, you must have heard the term Manargudi Mafia bandied about. But why did Sasikala's close and extended family come to gain this name? What really is the story behind it? We actually take you to the town that Sasikala hails from and trace her journey from being the owner of a video cassette shop, from a video cassette recorder, to someone who had actually a shot at becoming the Chief Minister and is now behind bars.
Sasikala taking vows at Jaya's grave before leaving for jail on Wednesday. The disproportionate assets case hitting her political career at a time when she was about to become the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. Sasikala's journey began from Manargudi in Tamil Nadu's Tiruvallur district. Manargudi is home to a powerful clique of Sasikala's extended family, in the spotlight for wielding enormous political and economic clout. But her native Manargudi keeps mum about the family. They say they do not want trouble for saying anything, neither good nor bad.
அங்கே ஒரு திருத்துறைப்பூண்டி மக்கள்கிட்ட ஒரு செல்வாக்கோடு இருந்தவங்க தான். இப்படி சாதாரண குடும்பம் கிடையாது, ஒரு செல்வாக்கான குடும்பத்தில் இருந்தவங்க, ஒரு பாரம்பரியமான குடும்பத்தில் உள்ளவங்க தான். நிலமெல்லாம் அங்கே மணலிங்கிற கிராமத்தில் லேண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் இருந்துச்சு. ஆரம்ப காலத்துலேயே நல்ல வசதி உள்ளவங்க தான்.
As Sasikala's proxy E.Palaniswamy has been anointed as the new Chief Minister, we show you how the vast network of Sasikala's Manargudi clan. Sasikala, her family of 4 brothers, a sister and their spouses, have business interests spread across sectors. Papers accessed by India Today show Sasikala is the owner of Chennai's fancy jazz cinemas. With a shareholding of 9.9 crore rupees in January 2015, she also reportedly had a stake in Mavis Satcom, a Chennai-based media company that runs Jaya TV. On the board of Mavis Satcom is Sivakumar Prabha, daughter of Sasikala's elder brother. Turning to Tamil Nadu's liquor industry now, Midas Golden Distilleries is the cash cow for the Manargudi family, recording an annual revenue of up to 133 crore rupees. Sasikala's Jazz Cinemas, formerly Hot Wheels, is a partner in this spirit-making company. Midas is also one of the top suppliers for Tasmac, the state's wholesale distributor of liquor. For more than 12 years now, Sivakumar, the son-in-law of Sasikala's elder brother, has been one of its directors. In the financial sector, Sri Jaya Finance and Investments is majorly controlled by Sasikala's sister-in-law, Jayalalithaa. This company apparently acts as a back-end firm for Sasikala's Jazz Cinemas and Midas Distilleries. Critics say Sasikala might remote control the state government from jail, and there's a serious possibility of policy decisions that may benefit the family business. With Akshaya Nath, T.S. Sudhir and Revati Rajivan, Bureau Report, India Today.
Well, the very family because of which the entire DA case against disproportionate assets case against Sasikala and Jayalalithaa started, members of that very family are now a part of the AIADMk, are seen to be partially in control of the government as well, and were seen right in the front row during the swearing in of E.Palaniswamy. Make that what you want of that, what you will of that.